Hey guys, welcome back to Daily Insomnia. This is episode 119. Gamal? KingDiaz? Are you there? Are you with us?
Hey, what's up, y'all? Episode 118. What's your guys?
19, dude.
Oh, 19? I thought it was 18.
Dude, do you even watch the episodes, man? You son of a bitch,
clips,
dude.
bro.
Nah, dude.
I see the highlights.
You see the 30-second clips? That's all you're watching now?
That's all I watch, bro. At 19, bro.
Man, dude.
The clips and that's all, bro. Fuck
Man,
it. But yes, episode 119. With your boys, the Daily Insomnia crew.
Yeah, man.
Oh, man. Dude.
Yeah.
What a weekend. What a fucking weekend. I'll tell you this right now. What a fucking weekend.
I thought you were done partying, man.
No, well, no. Partying for sure. I'm taking a break, you know? I had my couple 10-hour benders. I'm done with that shit, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I'm focused. Gym, basketball. Well, not so much this week because I don't know if you know, but it's freezing in Florida right now, dude. It's fucking freezing.
Oh, yeah? Like, how cold is it?
Right now, the low, bro, 40 degrees. Cold as a motherfucker.
But what is 40 degrees out there? Because 40 degrees here is wonderful, man.
Oh, dude, 40 degrees out here, bro. It feels like 20 to 15 degrees up north.
Okay.
It's cold as a motherfucker, bro. I am now considered a Floridian, bro. The cold air, damaged me, dude.
Nah, dude. Yeah, you weak-blooded,
It hurts
man.
my soul.
That's your problem, dude.
It hurts my bones. My children would not survive to winter. I tell you that right now.
No, they wouldn't make it.
My future Florida kids would not survive in winter.
Oh, yeah, are you how many are you planning on leaving back over there? I was wondering, man. That means an honest question, dude.
Hey.
How many?
What? That's for another story, bro. That's another day.
I know, man. I'm already thinking about like all those orphanages, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, hell, bro.
They're gonna be living on rice pudding for the rest of their life.
Oh, hell, rice pudding.
Rice pudding,
Fuck.
dude.
Oh, I bet you know. I'll tell you this right now.
What's up?
One of those kids, couple of those kids, grow up to be Florida men. I bet you.
Grow up to be what?
End up growing up to be Florida men.
Wait, say it one more time.
I said, I bet you a couple of those kids will end up growing up to be Florida man.
Florida man? What is that?
Florida man. You know what Florida man is?
No. What is that?
Oh, bro, Florida man. You see all those crazy fucking headliners. Man stabs women with on fucking.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Man steals alligator and fucks raccoon. Florida man, dude.
Oh, you're trying to say that anything goes in Florida, huh?
Hey, dude, Florida, bro. You know what I heard about Florida is?
What?
It's the glory hole of the United States.
You son of a bitch! You ripped that
Anything
off.
goes.
You ripped that off. From what's that cartoon called again?
What do you say?
What is that cartoon called?
Oh, Big Mouth.
Big Mouth. Yeah. Great show.
Big Mouth, dude. They resemble Florida perfectly. It's the fucking glory hole of the United States. Oh, dude, it's not pretty, man.
Dude, and you're at the tip, man. Imagine being in the central, in the south.
Bro. I tell you, bro. I live in white people Miami, Daytona.
Mm-hmm.
Daytona Beach is white people Miami.
Yeah, the number one sport there is NASCAR, man. You can't get wider than that.
Oh, dude, I'll tell you this though. The fucking Daytona 500.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait.
You assimilate so quickly?
What do you say?
You assimilate so quickly? You know, you're ready.
I'm gonna go out there.
You're gonna come back. You're like, you know what, man? I mean, a lot of the things that Trump says is not a bad thing, man. You know, I kind of see what he's saying.
Bro, I'm getting myself a cowboy hat.
Yeah, what's
some
up?
Fucking cowboy boots, Daisy Dukes, little cut off, show a little belly, and my rebel fucking flag, dude.
Ooh, dude, you coming full Confederate soldier on me, dude.
Bro, the South will rise again.
We're going to have to rename this podcast "The North versus the South," man.
The South, dude. The South will rise again, bro. Hey, raise hell, praise Dale, man.
Is that what they say down there?
Yeah, it's the same, bro. Raise hell, praise Dale. Oh,
What else would you say? It's only illegal if they catch you, right?
Yeah. Everything else is it's fucking it's free go, man.
Free go, man.
Go at it. Have at it, dude.
Dude,
But yeah, man.
go ahead.
I'm excited for that. Like the Total 500. Like I'm excited. You know, like it's a whole bunch of white people. It's cool, man. I like white people.
Yeah, I mean,
they might not like me.
Yeah, no, they definitely don't like you. They definitely don't like you. I know that from experience.
Dude, I've had so many white people ask me, "Am I Muslim? Am I Israeli? Am I no? I'm not Muslim. Am I Middle Eastern?" I'm like,
yeah.
No, I'm Mexican. They're so like flabbergasted.
Can you blame them though?
They see a tall ass Mexican.
No, it's not that. It's not that. Stop. The height has nothing to do with it.
No, it is. I'm 6'2".
Yeah, it's not the height, dude. It's the beard. It's the beard and complexion, dude.
I get so many compliments in the beard, but
yeah,
they're like, oh,
because
Mexican?
They're afraid that you're gonna bomb them if they say otherwise.
Oh shit. They're like, most Mexicans we know are below 5'5", and I'm like, I know, I understand. All my friends are 5'5".
All your friends? Hey, dude, we're all above 5'5", right? Give us that, dude. You son of a bitch.
They're 5'5" out of the womb, and that's all.
Dude,
you know what I'm saying? They don't grow. They're just one size fits all.
It doesn't even matter. We just squeeze by. You know what I'm trying to say? We're all above 5'5". You know, on a good day, 5'7". You know what I mean? That's what I say, dude.
Oh shit! With the right shoes, huh?
Yeah, with the right shoes, a 5'7", man.
Oh shit, dude! But yeah, man, they're so surprised. Like, no, I'm Mexican. I'm from Chicago. You know, I like tacos. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Burritos, quesadillas. Like, come on now. You know?
I mean, yeah, you probably like tacos a little bit too much. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, dude, I'm telling you this right now. I've had some bomb ass tacos on here.
Yeah. See,
I have some bomb ass.
Is there a lot of Mexicans in Florida?
No, there's not.
Okay, I was gonna say, yeah.
Because I went to a Honduran restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
I went to a Honduran restaurant over the weekend, and they had the best fucking tacos asada, in the state of Florida.
Really?
So far in the state of Florida, they had the best tacos asada. I'm like, this is delicious.
The people that you work with, what are they? Are they Mexican?
No, my crew, the roofers, the installers, it's a mixture of a couple Mexicans, Guatemalan, and then I think one Honduran.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a mixture. All guys from Texas, you know, busting their ass, making money. So
yeah,
that's what they do.
Every time you post a video of them, it looks like they couldn't care less of the world. You know what I'm gonna say? Every time you post a video, like, "Hey, ¿qué onda, my friend?" And they be like, "This fucking son of a dude, man. I just want to go home. I just want to work, go home. Don't talk to me."
Some hella shit to those guys, man.
Yeah,
and we just laugh. I mean, we can sit back, but we just laugh.
They're laughing because they're like, "This guy's gonna report us if he says otherwise."
Yeah.
Well, this guy has papers. He doesn't have to worry about it. You know, we got on his bad side. You know, we know who he roots for. You know what I'm saying?
One of the guys I'm really cool with, Sammy. I tell him, like, bro, you fuck up on this thing, I'm sending you a one-way trip back to Mexico, homie.
Yeah.
Fuck up, one-way trip back to Mexico.
Yeah, I can imagine. He probably laughs like, goes home, complains to his wife, like, baby, he said it again. He said it again today. He's just gonna send me home if I don't do this job right. Just crying. The kids are weeping. They're like, no, Dad, no. It's like, I'm so sorry. He's just an asshole.
Nah, but you know, I'll joke. I'm not below the guys, but I mean, they take care of me. Like on the weekends, like they end up cooking. You know, they make, you know, in the morning they make pinche caldo or huevo con chorizo and stuff like that. And, you know, they hook me up with lunch and shit. So I'm like,
yeah.
I take care of the guys. You know, water, Gatorade, whatever they need.
Yeah.
You know, especially in the hot days.
Do you actually work or do you just record them? No, like that's a legit question. I'm not even trying to make fun of you. I'm wondering like what you actually do.
No. I mean, I do work, man. I mean, my main thing is I'm the production manager, so I tell them what to do exactly.
You're a supervisor. Oh, nice, dude.
Supervisor, yeah.
Yeah, you supervise them doing the work. I like it a lot.
Yeah, supervisor. I mean, I do my sales portions because that's what I really do. But I mean, I tell them what to do. I mean, they already know what to do, so we don't tell them much. But they know expectations and all that good stuff. That's what I take care of.
Yeah.
Whenever they need materials, I bring them materials. Like say water. They want to pick up their lunch, I go pick up their lunch. You know, shit like that. You know.
Okay.
Just make the job go faster.
At this point, you went from like supervisor to like production assistant. I get them water. No. I pick up their lunches. They want dry cleaning. I got them.
I take care of my guys, you know.
Yeah, dude.
I take care of
them. I bet you do, bro.
Well,
I bet you do, man.
Them, so.
You.
So that's definitely.
You Aaron Hernandez them all day, huh, dude? I see you.
Oh shit, Aaron Hernandez. Who's that?
Hey, dude, did you watch the documentary?
Hey, you know what? I don't need to watch the documentary because I lived it, bro.
You lived it.
Say what? I mean. I understand what he went through.
Dude, so I mean, like, you know, I've never been a big fan of football, right?
I know a story.
Yeah,
I know a story. I was following it when it was actually happening. You know?
Yeah, I didn't follow it too much. I knew like the bullet points on the whole thing.
Yeah.
But you know, everybody was talking about how good his doc was. So I'm like, I might as well check it out, right? See what it's all about. And dude, the
family's appalled.
Dude, I gotta say this, man. Netflix. Man, they know how to humanize everybody, huh?
Of course.
They can humanize anybody. Anybody. There's not one person they can't be like, and you know, he was a great father. He you know, it's like they're better than Forensic Files at humanizing people. And in Forensic Files, they would get pictures of a mugshot, and like that would be like the only pictures they had about the person who got murdered. And he was a great person. He was always there for his family, and they're like all mugshots. Like, wait, hey, can I get one without the height thing behind him? You know what I'm gonna say? He was a great guy. He used to play basketball with his friends every weekend.
I heard a little bit today. One of his friends, like, dude, he was a great guy. He's a great friend, and I'm like, holy shit, dude, they're really trying to sell it.
Yeah, it was.
You know what?
Go ahead.
And let's just say, I mean, remember, okay, Netflix. Talk about Netflix. You seen Narcos, right?
Yeah.
You seen Narcos first season?
No. I've only seen the Mexican one.
Oh, okay. Well, the first and second season of Narcos, they humanize fucking Pablo Escobar. Like he's this evil monster, but under that evilness, he's a great dad.
Well, he probably was, right? Didn't he like burn $100 bills to like keep his daughter warm when he was in hiding?
Yes. Keep the family warm.
I mean, every sociopath has something good about them, right?
That's what I'm trying to say. Like,
yeah.
I mean, there's some good and there's a little bit good in everyone, I guess. Yeah. It just depends on what their MO is, you know. Man,
dude, I wish you would have seen the documentary, man, because there's a couple of things that happen in it that I wanted to get your thought behind.
No. Tell me about it.
Well, there was
one thing. Everyone says he's a booty pirate.
Yeah, well, that was a whole thing, right? Because he had a best friend. He had a best friend like in high school, and he was like the quarterback on the team, and he was his whatever position Aaron Hernandez played in high school. But they were like, well, something like that, right? And he was my main guy. I was his main guy, and sometimes after school we would come back to my house and we would mess around, but we didn't think anything of it. We just thought it was.
What?
Yeah, because he was saying that he would him and Aaron Hernandez had a relationship in high school, so they were like mess around with each other, like after school or preschool and all that. And he's like, we just didn't know anything better. We would just mess around, and we just thought it was normal. And I was like, hey,
Get the fuck out of here.
I was like, whoa, red flags. Aaron Hernandez and us, we're basically like the same age, right? Maybe a couple years difference.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I knew what gay was at middle school. You know what I'm saying? I knew messing around with a boy was considered gay. You know what I mean? There wasn't like in between. It was gay. It was not gay. It was simple as that. And the way he made it sound, he was like, He was like, we were innocent teenagers. We just didn't know any better, and we would mess around, and we would just pretend like nothing happened, and nothing was out of the norm. I was like, fuck out of here.
Teenagers, being a teenager, you're slaying that fucking pipe, dude. You're throwing that dick around to the women, at least, right?
Yeah, but it was just one of those things where it was just like, dude. Honestly, man, it was that dude and his dad were super annoying throughout the whole documentary. Super, super annoying. They got like way too much
airtime.
Yeah, airtime. It was just so annoying. And then the other thing too was like, when I was watching it, I got like a little Brendan Dassey feeling from him. Do you remember that guy?
Who?
The guy from How to Make a Murder, the dumb nephew.
Oh no, I've never seen How to Make a Murder.
Oh, you never seen How to Make a Murder? Yeah, dude, we talked about it. Dude, what are you talking about? We talked about it in this podcast.
How to Make a Murder? Oh wait! Is it
the one in Wisconsin?
The daughters?
No, the one in Wisconsin. The one that the guy who was he was framed to be the killer, and then it turned out he wasn't the killer, and he got out of jail.
Oh yeah. Okay. We talked about it, but I don't know.
Okay.
I don't remember too much.
Well, the nephew about it was like a really dumb guy. He had like a really low IQ. Mm-hmm. And so the whole time he's going to jail for supposedly helping his uncle murder the chick. And he was just a dumb guy. He like literally like low IQ. And in one of the phone calls, he's like, Mom, he's calling from jail. He's like, Mom, are you gonna record WrestleMania for me? And she's like, yeah, honey, I'll record WrestleMania for you when you get out, you can watch it. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like that kind of like really like dude, you're in jail for murdering somebody. Like you're not coming out for a long time. WrestleMania, does the WrestleMania of that year really matter that much? You know what I'm trying to say? There's gonna be like another 40 you miss. Well, Aaron Hernandez, he gave me that kind of feeling. Every time he would call from the phone, it was always like he didn't know any better. Hey, are you mad at me? And talking to like his fiance, and she's like, yeah, I'm mad at you because I wouldn't be in this bullshit and blah blah blah. And he was like, fine, I'm just gonna call you later because you're mad at me right now. I was like, dude, you're in fucking prison for murdering somebody. What are you talking about, man? What are you getting me attitude for? And I was like, what? God,
Jesus Christ!
I'm like, this guy cannot be this fucking. Oh, dude, I was cracking up during the majority of this fucking doc, man. It's like I said, they do a very good job humanizing him. Making him seem like, well, he had a rough life, bad parenting. He was sexually abused when he was young. Blah blah this, blah blah that. He was going.
But he had none of that though, right? I mean, he had none of that. He grew up in a good community in Massachusetts.
He grew up in a good, yeah. Like community wise, like there was no reason for him to be a gangbanger. He grew up in a very white suburban community, right? Mm-hmm. But then his mom was like his dad died when he was super young. His mom hooked up with a cousin of his husband, and then they got together and she brought him home a couple months after his dad had passed away. And I guess they had a rocky relationship and all that shit. But even then, all of that doesn't mean you become a gangster. You know what I'm trying to say?
No.
It's like none of that was like, oh, my mom's a whore, so I'm gonna become a gangster. You know what I mean? It was just the dude was whack. The dude was crazy. You know what I mean?
Fucking CTE, bro.
CTE, and then they talked about that at the end, and it was like his brain was so underdeveloped. His frontal lobe, I believe it was frontal lobe. His decision making, it was so damaged that it would make sense for him to be so reckless.
No, here's the thing. I mean, I think that's just maybe it could have been genetics. Is it really football? You know what I'm saying?
No, it's football for sure. It's football for sure, but genetics play a big part in it. Some people are more susceptible for CTE than others, right? Mm-hmm. Just like some people have a weak chin, right? Some people can take punches all day. Some people you just touch them once and it's it's lights out.
Night.
Yeah, so I think it was just a perfect combination of both bad genetics when it came to his brain, and then they talk about how in football he was getting basically like pain shots, but like I forgot what the medication was called. Was called, but he was getting
it's called
something with a T.
No, it's cortisone shot.
No, but it was something else too. It was something with a T. I remember them saying that. But basically, it could have been the same thing. But and he would, they would just like inject the fuck out of him in college football and in football, like in the NFL.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which goes to show you, man, like how corrupt the system is, huh?
Oh, dude. I mean, no. Let's not say corrupt. No. Corrupt's not a good word. All right, I want to say corrupt. It's what you do to get to the fucking big leagues, man.
No,
this is the sacrifice you do.
Yeah, no, definitely. They're making millions and millions of dollars, so I get that. But at the same time, it's like it's whack, man. It's whack. You know what I mean? Like knowing somebody's injured, and you're like, I'm gonna inject them with a whole bunch of fucking like a whole bunch of like pain medication in a sense, and I'm gonna have him go back out there.
No, for sure. But here's the thing, though. If you don't go out there, dude, you could lose your position and you could be done. Because the next guy is good too. The next guy behind you is good too, dude.
No, I know.
It's the sacrifice, man. That's the sacrifice you want to take.
Yeah, and I would assume that most sports they do that too, right? It's not only just football, but
for sure.
But that's one of those things where you would imagine that athletes would talk about. You know what I mean? Especially the ones that have a sports union, like the football union and soccer and the basketball and all that.
Yeah.
And so you think that was something to like, hey, we're injured. I'm not taking shit just so I can play a game. You know what I mean? That's something they could fight for. Man. That's something they could fight for. You know what I mean?
For sure. But once again, okay, cool. You don't want to go in. That's totally fine. Your decision, or maybe it's your decision. You want to go in, understandable. But next guy up. I tell you this: the next guy's killing it. He's gonna be playing for the rest of the fucking season.
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to say. It would be a union kind of thing. You know what I'm trying to say?
It's one of those things that it's under the table.
Yeah, or two, it's one of those things where it's like the main dogs. You know what I mean? Like, for example, like a Tom Brady. You know what I'm trying to say? But Tom Brady did that. Yeah. Nobody. How many Tom Bradys are there? You know what I'm saying?
Fucking. Honestly.
Yeah, I'm saying, or like another player, like I don't know any football player names, so
let's say,
like Marshawn Lynch, right?
Another comparison. Yeah, Marshawn Lynch, what do you
want? Or what is it? Like Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, there's only one Patrick Mahomes right now. There's not any other.
No, but there's Watson from Texans. There's a small core of guys that all play kind of the same style.
Yeah.
But anyways. You can't find another person like that.
No.
Not on the fly. So you got to protect them at all costs.
That's what I was trying to say. So obviously it would have to be like a whole thing, but
for
yeah,
sure.
But basically,
if a star player, they're gonna protect a star player. That's how it is.
It was just funny because I was watching it. When I was watching it, I was like, I saw that he played with Tim Tebow.
Tebow
in Florida.
Cam Newton.
Yeah.
The Pouncey twins, that squad was fucking killer, bro.
Mm-hmm. And I was thinking
that Florida squad was fucking killer.
Yeah. And I was thinking too, I was like, obviously, Brendan Schaub and like Tim Tebow are like best friends, right? They're like really good friends. I'm like, he probably knows some shit.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm trying to say?
For sure.
Yeah, like he probably knows some like inside information. I was like, fuck, I wonder if he knows. Because I wonder because nobody wanted to talk about it, right? Nobody wanted to talk about the whole fact of him being gay. And like, and if he is, I give two shits. But it was
No, for sure. But yeah, it's like I said, it's one of those things like, all right, cool, man, you do your thing.
Yeah.
No one's going to talk about it. It's not my business,
Yeah.
It's no. It's whatever you do, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then the other thing that got to me was the whole thing about his wife or fiance. Like you couldn't
Little Bow Wow?
Yeah, Lil Bow Wow. You couldn't find you couldn't find a woman who was more what does it say? What do you call it when it's like ride and die or what? Yeah. No.
Ride and die, ride and die.
Yeah, you couldn't find a better woman than that. Like the guy, he killed her sister's husband, right? Or boyfriend or fiance or something like that.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it was her sister's boyfriend. Oh wow. Yeah, he killed her. He killed him. Sorry. And then like she helped him like hide the gun. Like she did so many things for him and always stood by his side and basically like abandoned the sister.
Damn, dude, Bonnie and Clyde.
No, but she had nothing to do with it. Like she was just like cleaning up his mess. And the dude, like I said, the dude was so dumb, dude. Like everything, the only reason he got caught was because of himself. Like if he had like the car he killed the guy in, it
was a rental.
It was a rental, and he left gunshot case,
bullets,
cases in the car, dude.
Yeah, I know.
A simple cleanup, right? A simple cleanup he could have done, right?
That shit.
He had a whole bunch of cameras in his house recording like when he left and when he came back and all that stuff, and he didn't delete any of the video footage.
Dumb motherfucker.
Dude, I mean, it was so dumb, dude. It was so annoying. It was like literally, it was like one of the most annoying docs because of how like dumb he is, and then like it was so frustrating, dude. It was so frustrating, especially with like all the like murder shows that is now on TV. Like, how do you still get caught? They tell you how to catch everybody, man. It's always like the same thing, man. Like, come on, like, shh. Oh, dude, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
And then like, and then here's my last thing. Last thing I'll say about this is like, what I've noticed so far is how bad, the fucking guards are at prisons. It's like not one of them does their job.
No,
not one.
We know.
Not one.
We know they don't.
You got Jeffrey Epstein hanging himself. You got this dude hanging himself. Yep. How about we stop making rooms possible for them to hang themselves in?
Low ceilings.
Low ceilings. You know what I'm trying to say? or nothing that is capable of them tying a fucking a rope or whatever their jacket or whatever onto. You know, and then it's like it's always the same thing. Like always the same excuse. They're like you should we have an hour check where we check all the rooms hourly. And it's like, but that night they did not check it. It's like what?
It's wait. So you're saying someone killed him?
No, I'm trying to say that it's like, does nobody do their fucking job?
I know, no one does, dude.
Is this Jeffrey Epstein all over again, dude? God damn, man. Just one guard check on the fucking prison every once in a while, please, man. Or how cheap is a fucking webcam these days that you can't put a webcam in there?
They probably their privacy, dude. Like, we can't do it because of privacy.
Oh my god, dude, it's so frustrating. Privacy, dude. What privacy? In prison, there's no privacy, dude. You're in prison. This ain't fucking boot camp. This ain't summer camp.
No, for sure. But you know how it is. What's the humanitarian people like? Oh, this is not humane. This and that.
Well, humane. They're doing a terrible job because all their people are hanging.
Dude, hanging, bro. Fuck, bro. But yeah, man. But here's the thing. You know why he killed himself? Kill himself so his daughter and wife could have fucking money.
Yeah, but they didn't get shit. Right? Because I guess the NFL, but they're like, we're not gonna give him anything.
But here's the thing: they went to court and he won.
They won?
I'll tell you this: though,
the wife won.
The next year, yeah, we won. His family's set for life.
No, but then it got rejected, didn't it? It got appealed.
No, it went through, but the NFL tried to reject it, or they tried to appeal it, but it failed.
Oh.
They won their money, but the next year after that case failed, they changed it in the contracts.
Oh, really? They changed the
last year. They changed the rules in the contracts. They changed something, some verbiage in the contracts. But he got his money. His wife and daughter are set. And that was the only way his family's gonna take care of. Because if he didn't kill himself, their family would have been, I want to say screwed, but they wouldn't have that money they have now.
Yeah. Well, he probably had money in his bank, no?
I don't know, dude. With the court case and everything, I highly doubt it. With lawyers and shit, I highly doubt it.
That is true. I didn't think about that.
You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, dude.
I mean, fuck, man. And it's crazy, bro. Because just talk about his athleticism, Dude, he was a beast of a fucking player, man.
Yeah,
I still remember
that's what they made it sound like. It made it sound like that dude could play.
Dude, beast of a fucking player, man. Like Brady, Hernandez, Gronk, dude, what if weapons, bro? Weapons, man.
Mm-hmm.
And they had motherfucking Randy Moss. No, not Randy Moss at the time. But anyways, bro, he's a beast of a fucking player, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Beast of a player. And the funny thing is when the whole Hernandez thing was going on, Tebow came on to the Patriots that same time.
Yeah, no, I know. He was like, I don't want to talk about it. He was like, I'm not gonna talk about it.
Yeah,
the dude knows how to fucking the dude knows how to fucking check a fucking reporter, dude. He had his hand out the whole fucking time. he was stiff arming motherfuckers left and right, dude.
Oh, dude. God. But yeah, man, it's crazy, man. I will watch the documentary so I could, get the full fix, but sometime this week.
Yeah,
but,
I mean,
yeah,
like
man.
for you, knowing a lot more about this than I did, I think you enjoy a lot. I just thought it was like I said,
for sure,
one of those things,
for sure, man. And I kind of got into it ever since, I want to say I like murder shit, but like it's interesting. Like I don't know if you've seen Don't Fuck with Cats.
Dude, yeah, of course I saw it, dude. Okay, dude, you're just trying to make you mad today, huh, man? You're just trying to get me on my bad nerves, dude. You son of a bitch.
What's up, bro? What's good?
Dude, I don't even want to talk about that fucking documentary, dude.
What? Tell me.
Dude, that shit was even more frustrating, dude.
No, I thought it was really fucking good. Dude.
No, dude. They lost me. They lost me in that doc, dude.
What do you mean they lost you?
Yeah.
How?
Okay, first of all, the main lady, right? The main chick.
Yeah.
You know, deep inside of your soul, you know what I mean, in your heart, man. You know what I mean. That she's a Karen. You know she's a Karen. You know she's a Karen, dude.
Oh, for sure, dude. Yeah.
And that alone was already like bad for me, right? And then like how obsessed they were with it. Like how obsessed. Look, man, I don't killing animals is not good, man. I don't like that shit, right? That's terrible. That's the saddest thing. That's sad, right? But the way they got so obsessed with it, like so obsessed with it, I was like, you guys have nothing better to do with your fucking lives? Nothing better to do?
I think it's...
And this is where they lost me. This is where they completely, like, I was like, all right, I can't anymore, man. No, actually, there's one more after this. When the guy finally gets the human to come over, he gets the guy from Craigslist. He ties him up and he starts stabbing him, right?
Yeah, Japanese dude.
And
Asian guy,
the Asian guy. He I think he was Chinese. And they're stabbing him, and they're like, and it was terrible. And I'm watching this and I can't believe it. And I'm like, I told you this was gonna happen. And then all of a sudden he brought out a puppy and I couldn't watch anymore. I was like, what? A fucking human being just got stabbed 50 million times, and you had a problem once they brought out the puppy? Fuck you, man. Fuck you. Okay, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. A puppy? You had a problem? They stabbed this dude 50 fucking times, and you had not a problem watching it, but as soon as the puppy came out, you had to fucking look away? I was like, no, dude. I'm like, I can't anymore. I'm like, how dare you, dude? How dare you?
Bro.
Okay, and then let me finish. And this is my last point. At the end, when the whole documentary's over, and she was like, and and a lot of people say they blame us because we kept pushing them because we were following them, and he had his fan base, and he finally had somebody to like watch his videos and all that shit. And she's like, so if we're to blame, are you too? And I was like, what? I'm like, you dumb bitch. The documentary was years after this happened. It literally everybody who watched the documentary had nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it. If you want to go down that road and say people were responsible for it, it's definitely them. It's definitely them for pushing them, for playing this little game.
Okay, I was going to ask you that. What do you think? You think it was him doing it himself, or was the actual fucking people, the internet people, pushing him to fucking do it?
Oh no, I mean it was definitely a little bit of both, dude. It was definitely a little bit of both. You know, when people like that get attention, man, when psychos get attention, that's when they want to do as much as they can, right? And he has this
like you said.
He has this group of thousands and thousands of people, and they're like, we gotta get him, we gotta get him. You know, no more cat killing, no more dog killing, blah blah blah, this blah blah that. Oh no, wait, hey, my fifth point. In the beginning, when she starts it off, and she's like, there's some rules in the dark web that you don't break. No matter what you do, you don't break. And that one rule, and one of those rules is you don't fuck with cats. And I was like, oh, this fucking bitch. I can't watch this anymore. I should have turned it off right there, cause I'm like, oh, pedophilia, okay? Oh, okay. Hey, don't fuck with cats, but you get to little kids as much as possible. Like, get out of here, dude. Get out of here. Hey, you know what? There's a million things before fucking cats that I'm gonna put on that fucking list. All right, you know what I'm saying? And it was just one of those things, dude. I'm like, that whole documentary. Oh, dude, you're making me mad, dude. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, bro. No, what I was gonna say is, did you see the whole video?
I watched the whole thing, man. I watched the whole damn thing, dude. I wasted the whole fucking.
No.
Oh, what?
The whole video of him killing the Asian dude?
Did I watch it? The actual video?
The actual video. Did you watch all of it?
No, you mean like I went out of my way to look it up? Is that what you're asking me, or what are you asking me?
Yeah.
No, hell no, dude.
Yes,
I don't want to watch that. No, of course not.
Oh shit. Me and my buddy here in Florida, we did.
Oh, dude,
we fucking looked it up.
Dude, you monster, dude. You monster.
Oh, dude. No. What they showed on Netflix is not even close to. I mean, it's the same video, but dude, there was so much more after it, bro.
I know there was, dude.
He ends up fucking.
Yeah, they talk about it.
Fucking.
Go ahead.
They talk about it, but I saw him fucking a corpse, dude. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this dude?
Yeah, dude.
Headless fucking corpse. He's going at it, dude.
Yeah, dude. I don't watch that shit, dude. I don't like any of that. I don't like watching any of that stuff, dude. At all. I just don't need those kind of images in my head. You know, like
no.
Like, do you remember?
Not, dude.
Do you remember when the whole PMS Olympics was going on? Or PANS Olympics?
Sure. PMS Olympics.
Yeah.
Mr. Hands.
Yeah, all of that, dude.
2 Girls, 1 Cup.
Dude, I never watch any of that shit because I don't need those kind of images in my fucking head, man. You know what I mean? I don't.
One guy, 1 jar.
I don't need any of that bullshit, dude. I've never like I could give 2 shits about looking at any of that shit, dude. You know what I mean? Like I've seen dead bodies in person, right? I've seen all of that in person. You know, I know what a dead body looks like in person. I know what limbs not being on a person looks like in person. You know what I mean? But that shit doesn't bother me because that's real life, right? That's real life. But like to see somebody actively do terrible things like that, dude. You know, like remember when the whole ISIS videos and like especially early in with the Bin Laden when they were chopping heads and all that shit?
Oh, for sure. Oh,
I didn't watch any of that crap, dude.
Now.
And then when people would post that shit up on Facebook, it used to make me so fucking mad. Like, you know, they would post Go ahead.
How about the videos of narcos and shit, dude?
Same thing. Like, I don't find any of that shit entertaining, dude. Like, and then if you watch that and you literally are entertained and you feel the need to share that, like, fuck you, man. Cause don't ruin somebody's day like that. Someone who doesn't want to see something like that. You know, and especially early on.
I know, dude.
Like you remember Facebook? They used to do that thing where you would they would automatically start playing a video if you were to be scrolling.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That's probably why they stopped doing that shit because people were posting them like whack videos like that, and I'm like, I don't want to see any of that crap.
For sure, no, for sure. I get you, man. No, I get you. Man. I get you. I mean, even now, man, they still post. I mean, people start posting shit like people getting ran over and bike accidents and.
Yeah, I mean, where it's just like where people are getting hurt and nothing like serious has happened, I can watch that, right? That's funny. Some of that shit is funny, right? But when like legit shit is going on, like I don't want to see that crap, dude. I don't want to see death. I don't want to see like, you know, I used to, you know, I don't even like seeing videos where I see like kids getting bullied. You know what I mean? Like
kids getting what?
Like bullied. Like when I see like a kid who's getting punched by like 20 kids, I'm just like, I don't want to watch that, dude. That shit is depressing as fuck.
Yeah, no.
I mean,
what if the kid fights back? I do wanna watch
that. Exactly. But I do want to watch that when the kid's like, he's a fat kid getting punched by 20 kids, and then he goes Hawk mode and he starts lifting him up. He's like, rah! Rah! And I'm like, yeah, you get him, beat the shit out of him. Yeah. That video you tagged me in the other day, dude, where it was like two girls fighting, and they had the what is it? They had the Mortal Kombat song in the background. Oh shit, dude.
Molly Mandy and Crack Whore Karen or something like that.
Something like that, dude. That shit was cracking me up, dude. That shit was cracking me up. Like I like that, like I watch fight videos where people are like fighting equally. Both of them suck at fighting, and then one of them just tends to be a little better. I could watch that all day and night. But some videos, it's too much for me, man.
I feel you on that, dude. I feel you on that, man. Fuck. But yeah, man, fucking don't fuck with cats. It's definitely good.
It's good for. It's good for.
I thought it was good.
No, I hated the chick the whole time, dude. That Karen, dude.
I thought, like I said, I'm not usually into that type of shit, but it catches my attention. I'll watch it.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah.
But talk about a little bit about fights, man. Talk about a little bit about the fights, dude. Motherfucking my boy, Mr. Proper 12 himself, the notorious Conor McGregor, 42nd fucking TKO. What do you think?
Dude, I'm not surprised.
Really? You think it was gonna end that quickly?
No, but I'm not surprised it happened like that.
Damn.
I remember I saw it live. And I was watching it, and I'm like, okay, of course. Not that that I'm like Conor McGregor. I'm sorry that Donald Cerrone can't fight, or he just he chokes all the time with these big fights. It wasn't even that. It was just that I was just like, but of course, I mean that's how it goes. It wasn't like shocking to me. Like I was like, all right, well, Conor's fighting again, which is cool. He looked good, obviously, right? He was able to
dude looked fucking phenomenal, dude. Looked fucking phenomenal. I was at the bar. I was one of the bars here downtown Daytona, dude. And I'm telling you, bro, when he came out walking out, does his little thing in the ring, stands right in the middle, opens his arms to the world, saying, "I am fucking back." Dude, everybody screamed with fucking joy. Dude, I'm telling you. Everybody's motherfucking clapping. Like, oh shit, let's fucking go. They fucking break off. Everyone goes, they both go to their sides. And boom, bell goes. There goes McGregor. Clinches up with fucking Donald. The three fucking shoulder, what do you call that? Shoulder
like strike or whatever.
Fucking, yeah, whatever. Smash his shoulder in Donald's face 3 times. And then he pushes away, hits him with a left head kick. Left head kick.
Mm-hmm.
And then fucking just finishes him off, dude.
Yeah. No, it was beautiful. It was a beautiful display, man. But it's one of those things. But it is one of those things where it's like that's something Conor's always had. He's always had, right? He has that mythical quality to himself. You know, he has that mythical quality that Anderson Silva had. Lyoto Machida when he first came on. What George St. Pierre had. They just had like a different level. It's like when Conor throws strikes, when Conor punches, when Conor moves, it's just different. It's different, man. Like even a good striker or a great striker, sometimes like they don't have that fluidity in their movement. You know what I mean? It's like it just comes when they're at their prime, when they're at their peak. The way they move, the way they punch, the way they relax in the ring, it's just a different story, man. And that's what Conor has that some fighters are never able to achieve in sport. Some people are just better at being more relaxed. The more relaxed you are in the cage, the better you fight.
But Conor, man, dude, I'm like, fuck, dude. And you can tell the size difference. When they clinched up, the size difference was fucking there, dude.
Yeah.
The size difference was
the size difference was there in sense of height. But not weight. I don't think Cerrone was weighing much more. You know what I mean? Maybe he had like no more. I would say no more than 10 pounds of difference.
Okay.
When he came in the cage, You know what I mean? But Cerrone,
For sure.
Cerrone's a 155er as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
like like you're saying, Conor looks small versus Cerrone, but he would look really like he would actually look small versus a Usman or a Stephen Thompson. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Yeah, because those guys are tall, they're big, they're lanky. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, in Usman, he's a big, thick dude. Woodley, he's huge. I mean, there's bigger guys in that weight class that I would give him a very rough time, dude. A very rough time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure, dude.
Like Usman
Oh, for
would
sure,
be a
but
terrible fight for him. Terrible fight for him.
Oh, dude, they're already talking about it too. They're
Yeah.
like, if he beats Jorge Masvidal, Usman's on the table. I'm
Of course,
like, what?
yeah.
Usman would
Yeah.
pick him up and slam him,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. It just wouldn't be an easy fight. It wouldn't be an easy fight for Conor.
It would not be an easy fight, man.
Yeah. It's
But I mean, could he outstrike Usman?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, definitely. You could definitely
You know
because
what I'm saying?
Usman would probably have the power and those punches, right?
Uh-huh.
But there's something different. Like his striking versus Conor striking is a different story. It's just like I said, it's the calmness in the striking that would be the difference in that fight.
You know what I'm saying? The only thing Usman's gonna do is take him down and just ground and pound the fuck
I mean,
out of him.
why wouldn't you? You know what I'm trying to say? It would, like if I was to see him stand up with Conor, I'd be like, why just take him down, win an easy fight?
Let's say this. Well, let's say that Usman didn't take down Kobe, and look what happened. They both boxed it out.
Yeah, but Kobe
got Kobe.
can't box like Conor. You know what I'm trying to say?
That's true. That's true.
It's a different story. It's like Kobe got a lot of credit for boxing with Robbie Lawler, but Robbie Lawler, we all know that Robbie Lawler is one of those guys that he fights in spurts, right? And he's much older now, and then when he needs to get angry to really fight aggressive, and he was just getting annoyed that whole fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's not and then Robbie Lawler, he's always been no more of a brawler. Ruthless, you know what I'm saying? That's why they call him Ruthless Robbie Lawler, you know? It's not technician Robbie Lawler. You know what I'm saying? But so it's one of those things where it's like, honestly, man, there's only one fight that makes sense, and that's the Masvidal fight, dude.
Masvidal right now.
It's the only fight that makes sense.
But here's the thing: I don't want Masvidal to fight Conor. I want Masvidal to fight fucking Usman. You know?
I
want to see what happens with the 170.
No. Masvidal wants to fight Conor before Usman. It's more money. It's more money in that fight. There's so much more money.
It is more money. Yes, it is.
And
it is more money.
Usman is a tougher fight.
Yes.
Usman is tougher. Yeah.
Masvidal.
But that's what I'm trying to say. It's tougher. It's tougher for Masvidal to fight Usman. It's an easier fight. Not that saying it's an easy fight, but it's an easier fight. It's versus Conor for sure.
But here's the thing: if you're Masvidal, do I want to fight Conor and then potentially lose and not get a title shot?
Doesn't matter. He can still get a title shot because it's Conor McGregor. It's a different story, man. Because if he loses to Conor McGregor, yeah, but let's say
Conor McGregor then gets the title shot at 170.
Yeah, but imagine if you beat Conor McGregor. Do you need that title shot at that point anymore? You're bigger. You're bigger than the title.
If you beat Conor McGregor, be one of the greatest fucking two-time champ, Mr. Proper 12 himself. Oh, do you know that? Actually, little fun fact. You probably know this. Masvidal actually was promoting his tequila line.
Yeah. He has a mezcal, right?
Yeah. So I mean, shit. I mean, yeah, you beat McGregor. That's for sure. It's not an easy fight. It's not easy. McGregor's McGregor.
Yeah.
We see McGregor fight two guys at 170, and then we saw Nate Diaz fight Masvidal. So I mean, like.
Yeah, but it's two guys that used to be 155. You know?
I don't know. They're saying April, March. I say if Masvidal has to be it, then let it be Masvidal.
Yeah, I mean, for me, that's the fight. That's the only fight that makes sense right now, because there's nobody else he could fight. There's nobody else right now because obviously Khabib and Ferguson are fighting for the title.
In April, beautiful, dude. Oh, dude.
Yeah, Usman is injured.
hard right now, bro, for that fight. Fucking Diggs just raging right now, dude, for that fight.
I mean, whatever your preference is, dude. I mean, I'm not the one to judge. You know what I'm saying? Don't put an Aaron Hernandez on me, dude. I accept it for the way you are, dude.
Tony and Kukui fucking Ferguson, bro. I can't fucking wait for that fight, dude. I'm so hyped. I am literally hyped for that fight.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's gonna be good fights, man. We have some good fights coming up. Definitely. Definitely some good fights.
Can't fucking wait. I know in 2 weeks it's gonna be not this week but the week after that. John Jones versus Reyes. That looks pretty good.
That's a good fight too. I mean, fun fight. Fun fight for sure.
Good. But like I said, dude, right now my favorite fight right now is Ferguson versus Khabib, and then whatever Conor's gonna do, because like I said, Conor hype train, fucking full blast right now, dude.
Yeah. No, I mean, right now he couldn't have won that fight better. Like it would have been cool. It would have been cool too if he would have just like first punch, like he would have knocked him out. That would have been cool. But the way he did it in this fight is much more cooler. You know what I mean?
Because he feels right.
Because he picked them apart in sense, right? He picked them apart, and which made the fight more cooler. Because if he would have just landed that one punch and it would have knocked him out, it would have been like, oh, he caught him. You know what I'm trying to say? But here he broke him. He literally broke him. He broke him in 40 seconds.
Well, everyone started saying the fight was fixed.
But yeah, but that's the world we live in now, man. That's the world we live in. Yeah, now. You know what I mean? Everything's conspiracy. Till it's proven not to be so.
Everything's conspiracy. But I mean, I really thought Cobb was gonna have a little bit more fight. But I mean, like you said, picked him apart. 40 seconds. He's back.
Yeah, no, yeah, I'm glad. Like I'm saying, it was a good fight. It was good. Hey, dude, but do you want to tell people what you didn't do?
What I didn't do? Yeah. Oh shit! I'll tell you what I didn't do over the weekend, which I fucking should have. Yeah. Which I would at least broke even for the weekend. I would have broke even for the weekend if I did this.
I know you would have.
So I asked Ramon early in the week, Monday, hey, I'm trying to put a bet in. I'm trying to do like a 3-4, maybe 5 fight parlay. What do you think? There goes Ramon. Sends me a list. Boom, 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 boom. Pick out these 4 fighters.
Yep.
All right, cool. Let me take a look at them. I question Ramon for every fight. Why this person? Why this person? Why this person? Mm-hmm. This person's going to win. This person's going to win. This person. Okay, cool. Awesome. Comes fight night.
Yep.
I was literally like 20 minutes away from fight night. From 9 p.m. your guys' time. I was like, should I put in a bet? I looked at the card. Should I put in the bet? Conor versus Tony, close fucking fight. Hey,
wait. And how much were you gonna bet?
I mean, I was gonna bet a measly, $20, $25.
Yeah.
If I bet 20,
hey, that's how much faith you have in me that you couldn't even bet $20. You son of a bitch, man. All right, go continue.
Last time I'm doing that.
Nah, dude. Last time I give you advice, man. I'm not gonna give people free advice, man. I'm not gonna take it.
I was going to do a 3. At that point, it was a 3-fight parlay because one of the fighters had to pull out because she came in too heavy. So I would have picked Conor. I would have picked Holly Holmes. I would have picked the guy that beat the shit out of
Pettis.
Which, by the way, that was a sad fight, man. For Pettis.
I told you. I think I knew that was going to happen, dude.
A sad fight, bro. Yeah. Sad fight, bro. If Pettis would have kept it up, I think he had a better chance, but
Pettis is Pettis, man. That's been his career for the last couple of years now.
I know, man.
The fights he won, he was losing all the fights. He's been losing all the fights.
Yeah.
There's not been one fight that he's been winning, and they were like, oh shit, he lost, but he was winning that whole fight. Every fight that he's fought,
I don't know.
He's lost.
Ferguson, bro. When he fought against Ferguson, he was
losing.
He was in the ass.
No. He was losing the whole time, dude. Barely.
He caught Ferguson a few times.
No, he touched him, but he never hurt him. Ferguson was hurting him. And then when he fought Thompson, when he got that knockout versus Thompson, he was losing that fight too.
Yeah.
As he did the haymaker and it landed, and then when he fought Chiesa, he was losing that fight too, and then he caught him. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like the fights he's won, he's always been losing. So I'm like, this guy's gonna. It just I knew it. I just knew it. I mean, I should have bet. I just don't like betting. But then I pick all the right people, and I was like, why didn't I fucking bet?
become a better man, bro. $10, $20, just for the thrill. You know what I'm saying?
I'd rather spend that money more wisely, man. You know what I mean? It's not worth it. Like I said, go ahead.
I would have won $40, and I could have used that money for the next day for football. Which, by the way, I put $50 in and I lost $50.
Yeah, and that's what you got, dude.
Fuck you got.
That's what you get for not listening to me, man.
Zero, bro. I would at least broke even for the weekend, but I didn't. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, dude. I mean, great weekend overall, man. Not a bad fight card. But it's definitely a nice fight card to start out the season.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. A very bad promotion from the UFC.
Super bad. But, I don't know why, especially when it's Conor.
Yeah, but supposedly it did good numbers pay-per-view wise.
I mean,
I heard it sold like 2 million.
2 million?
Yeah,
that's not bad.
That's not bad. No, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, it was good. It was like supposedly like a good pay-per-view moment, but.
Hey, Red Penny Night, Cerrone's, yes.
Oh, yes. Yeah, but Cerrone's been loaded, man. So Cerrone's been making good money for a while now. I mean, obviously not like Conor McGregor money, but he's gotten so many bonuses, and he fights like 7 times a year. Dude. You know what I'm trying to say? So.
What a beast, man! You gotta respect Cerrone, though, man.
No, nothing but respect for Cerrone, but.
I know his time is coming, you know.
Yeah, it's the problem with Cerrone. The sad thing was, like I said, is like he never won that fight. He never won that one fight. Every big fight he had, he always lost. He beat everybody else. He beat everybody else with style, and every time that big fight came around, he always fucking choked. And I'm not even trying to say in a mean way. It's just like that's how like I just remember I rooted for him like in every fight, and then every time I was like, God, man, this is the one fight to take. And then fight would happen and boom, lost. Fight would happen, boom, lost. And it was just like,
oh. I really thought once he beat fucking Platinum Perry, then once he beat that Fernandez kid, I was like, all right, man, he's coming in. He's coming in hot.
Yeah.
And then he gets murdered by Ferguson, and then he gets murdered by fucking McGregor. I'm like, well, I mean, it is what it is, man.
It is what it is.
But like I said, man, I'm excited for this year for fights, man. Like I said, fucking McGregor hype train. Masvidal, we'll see what he does. I mean, not so much noise for the heavyweights. I mean, lightweights is John Jones and Reyes. 155 is fucking Khabib versus Ferguson.
Great fight.
But also heard I heard what's the name? Cejudo is gonna fight fucking
Aldo.
Who's he fighting? Aldo.
Yeah, I mean,
and Aldo's doing a massive weight cut just to fight fucking Cejudo.
Yeah, no, I mean it's one of those things, man. It's one of those things where it's just like an easy fight, an easy win, big name. You know, when you're champion, you can do shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like for example when like Bisping became champion. What was his first title defense?
Who?
Dan Henderson.
Dan Henderson, Dan Henderson.
Yeah, and even though Dan Henderson had beat him, you know, years before, but the version he fought was a much older Dan Henderson. You know, a much withered down, slow Henderson, and he still had a hard fucking time. He still had a hard time beating him.
I still remember Henderson murdering him after after Ultimate Fighter, dude.
Yeah.
Murdering him.
Yeah, it's just one of those things, man. It's like when you're champion, you're allowed to have some of these fights where you get to fight like a big name. You get to pick like a fighter. Like, all right, well, this is the one fight. You pick the guy. We'll give you the fight, and it's just another name for him to add in the tally. You know what I'm saying? You know, because you beat Mighty Mouse, the best flyweight ever. You beat Aldo, one of the best featherweights ever. You know what I'm trying to say? It looks good on your resume.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. No, I get you, man. I mean, like I said, Cejudo, I mean, he hasn't really gotten he's gotten their respect, but not to a point, you know, because he's lightweight and no one really cares about the fucking.
Well, that's what people say, man. But I disagree, man. For me, I've always enjoyed the lightweight fights more than the heavyweight fight. You know, because even the heavyweight fights are like when they're you know, obviously big knockouts and stuff like that. But you know, a heavyweight always gets tired in the first fucking round.
Yep.
You know what I'm trying to say? And then a lightweight, you know, featherweight, flyweight, bantamweight, lightweight, featherweight. You know, it's a real fight, man. Like those guys go hard for fucking 5 minutes for 5 rounds. You know, there's something exciting. I mean, I always found that more exciting. You know, I don't like when people gas out. It was always something boring to me.
For sure. No, I get you. I mean, just like I said, just in this card, the Maurice versus the Russian guy, or I don't know what the fuck he was.
Yeah, like those fights boring, man. I can't watch those fucking fights.
Dude, after the first roll on the ground, they're both dead.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck is this
Yeah,
shit,
you'll be like, oh, these guys don't even fucking train. They do train. That's all they can do. That's all they can do, man. You know what I mean? It's like that's
first fucking roll on the ground. I was like, come on, I think I could be a little bit better.
You know what I mean? That's an elite athlete. It's just that's all he can do, man. There's nothing more.
Yeah, that's all I could do. Yeah. That's fucking all I could do, man. But yeah, man. I mean, like I said, exciting year.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what else. Let's see what else comes, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's see what else.
Hey, man, comes. And before we end this podcast, man, I just want to let you know, dude, that yesterday when I was recording the fucking videos, man, for the mixology series.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, I was going through some fucking moments, man. I was getting so angry, dude.
Shit's not easy, right?
Oh,
it's
dude,
not fucking easy.
Dude,
I was there, man, fucking pooping it.
Dude, I was so mad, dude. I was like, I have videos of me. It's going like, son of a bitch, motherfucker. Having like full rage moments, man, because I couldn't like the worst. Like I was getting cotton mouth like a motherfucker. You know, when I do the mixology, when I do the videos, I like to do it in one hit, right? That way I don't have to really cut it or anything like that. I just like film it up. I sync the audio to it, and it's done deal, right?
Uh-huh.
And I would fuck up, and I'd be like, oh fuck, oh dude, it was so frustrating, dude. I had to stop, man. I had to stop.
I know. I remember when I was there, when I was recording, bro.
Yeah.
We went to like fucking 20 takes. I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, I got shit to do. You know?
Yeah. Shit's fucking frustrating.
20
dude.
takes on a fucking 2-minute video, bro. Come on now.
I know, dude. But that's what it is, dude. I mean, they take 3 months to make a 1-hour movie, dude. You know what I mean? That's filming, dude. That's filming for you.
Yeah. But like I said, looks good. It sounds good. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I feel like everything's good.
Yeah, no, I mean, I got it done, right? I did that one, and I did the El Gavilan, the drink of this month, and I'm gonna, I'll release that next week. But it was just like one of those things where I was just like, fuck, man. And then the fucking like the little stick on the phone wasn't working, so I was like, I had to get up and I had to hit the record shit, and I had to do this, and I was like, ugh. It was a combination of everything, man. I was about to call it quits, dude. I was like, fuck these videos, fuck mixology,
Bro. You got people to call on, man. Call on Sneaky Snake.
Nah, dude.
Call on Shack Attack.
Sneaky Snake wishes death on me, man.
Oh, fuck, dude. That's the glorious one.
You know what they say. Keep your enemies closer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer.
Yeah, enemies closer. That's it. No, but yeah, man. Yeah, it was fun. I mean, like I said, one of those things where just like I got it done. I mean, once I had a good drink and it, calm my nerves, and I'm just
I'm telling you, bro. Like, dude, if you were to like hit up Shaq just to fucking join you and help you out, dude, he'll be there in a fucking heartbeat.
Yeah, I just don't like bothering people, man, because I'm always on a different schedule. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Being that we're work, and then and other shit that goes on in life. It's random times when I do shit. And then I live far from fucking everybody, dude. Everybody lives fucking miles and miles away.
I know, dude. I feel you, dude.
It would be different. Everything was a little closer.
I feel you, man.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's how the cookie crumbles, my dude.
Yeah. So I'm assuming you didn't come this month anymore. You coming next month?
No, coming in next month. Yeah, I'm coming in I'm coming in February. February. We're looking at the 6th or 7th. We'll see. I think it's more likely it'll be like the 7th in the morning, but I'll know. Pretty close to here. I gotta buy my ticket tomorrow.
You gonna buy it tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm buying tomorrow. Either tonight, tomorrow. We'll see.
Oh shit! All right, well let me know, man. Let me know.
But that's the weekend coming in.
So I can get the studio set up again for no, actually I might keep it like this, and I might just have you sit in the corner, dude. You know what I'm trying to say?
Fuck you.
You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I kind of like that. I'm just gonna keep it. You're gonna be my guest.
Nah. That has to be my face has to be in the fucking camera.
Yeah, I mean I'll give you your own camera, right? But you just won't get enough airtime. You won't get as much airtime. You know what I'm saying? Like I might cut to you. I might like subliminally cut to you every once in a while. So like, dude, there's a different face right there. What was that? Oh, hey, talking about Sneaky Snake, man. Congrats on the water report making a comeback today, dude.
Oh shit, he recorded?
Yeah, dude.
Oh shit, I did not know. By himself? I mean, I wasn't notified, man.
No, he got his cousin on it, Judith.
Okay. Yeah, well, Sneaky Snake, just let you know, bro. That's still 50% of my company, bro.
Hey, dude, that's what I'm trying to say, dude. I'm trying to keep you in the loop. I just want to make sure you get your money back, man. You know what
I mean? Any profits we receive, we do split 50-50.
I'm trying to throw some love some love to the water report, and then I'm trying to throw you some money.
Hey,
that's what I'm trying to say.
But shout out to the water report, man. Come back, dude. You know, I respectfully resigned.
Yeah.
My time came to an end. But hey, Sneaky Snake, dude, keep doing your thing, man. You're the ghost.
Yeah, I mean, he is his best opportunity to blow up now. You know what I'm trying to say?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, it's time to record, huh?
Yeah, now that you're not there and and bothering him and.
Hey, I'm not there and he grew some hair, dude. I mean, who knows? Who knows?
I mean, some people
say.
Some people say.
That dude's savage.
Some people.
That dude's savage now.
That's what I'm trying to say, man. He speaks his truth. He has no filter. You know what I
mean? No filter at all.
That bastard. All right, man. What people do? Let the people know, man. Let the people know where they can find you.
Hey guys. Hey, it was a pleasure tonight. You guys can follow us on the Instagram, Daily Insomnia, YouTube, Daily Insomnia. Our mixology videos are on there. Our clips, our highlights, our full episodes are up on there. If you're on audio in the car, hey, iHeartRadio, Spotify, iTunes, anywhere you see a podcast station, we are there. You guys can follow me also on Instagram for me, for KingDiaz, at KingDiaz Live. I post up videos, I post up memes, I post up stuff that I do over the weekend, my 10-hour bangers, benders. But yeah, you guys can follow me there.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, dude. I totally blanked out for like the whole time we were talking. I just realized that right now. I was just looking at the screen and I'm like, who's talking? I'm like, oh shit, GAMMAL'S talking. I was like, wasn't I listening to YouTube for a second? I was like, what's going on? Whose voice is this? Fuck, dude. It's fucking old age, man. It got to me right now, dude. And like always, guys, thank you for listening. Thank you for subscribing. I see that our YouTube page is picking up some steam, so I'm extremely happy about that. And like always, guys, like GAMMAL'S said, follow us on all of our social media platforms. Comment, subscribe, share our episodes, share our clips. And like always, guys, this is Daily Insomnia signing off.
Peace.
Hey guys, Ramon from Daily Insomnia, and if you guys like this episode, please subscribe and click the button right here. And if you want to see any of our other videos, feel free to hit the button that clicks right here. And like always, guys, this is Daily Insomnia signing off.